Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Archives. Now, I very rarely do 2 videos in one day, but I think I got a couple more things to get off my chest. And I don't think I got them all off my chest in my last video, and I don't think yelling and screaming with the sunglasses on is going to set the right mindset. Because I'm actually kind of serious about what I'm going to say. Not like too serious, but serious enough where like I'm like mind boggled by like Dallas Cowboy fans. Like, first of all, we all know the traditional Dallas Cowboy fans argument like, oh yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles have never won a Super Bowl. And I'm like, this is such like a petty bullshit, like ridiculous argument. Like, if you were a New England Patriots fan, or even a New York Giants fan, maybe you could get away with that comment. But the mere fact that these Dallas Cowboy fans actually brag about Super Bowls from 1995 and then the 70s, like this one guy on my page, go look at my last video. He's like hate or something. I wrote back. This guy shouts out his 5 championships and ends it at 1995. It's like, hello, douchebag, it's 2010, earth the fucking redneck. And like, you know, I try to just brush those comments off my shoulder, but I don't think like I ever really did a video about this and how annoying and how stupid and how like uncredible you people sound when the only thing that you can do is brag about Super Bowls from the 90s. Now, first of all, most of these fucking morons that are out there bragging about these championships, they weren't even alive or they were too young to see them win the titles. So it's just like me being, you know, an Eagles fan and bragging about our championships from the 50s. Well, what kind of good did that do me? I didn't see them. I don't care. I brag about championships that I witnessed in my lifetime. And there's not that many of them. So, you know, the mere fact that you guys are coming out here, like, let's look at the 15-year history. For the last 15 years, since the salary cap era went away, you guys have sucked so bad, so unbelievably. You have been the laughingstock of the NFL year in, year out. With Tony Romo, Jessica Simpson, Jerry Jones, what's that clown, that other quarterback clown that you guys had? It's been one nonsensical bullshit team after another. Even when we were owning your ass in the early 2000s. I mean, seriously. You know, history is very important. You know, and I'm not saying that it's not important to win a Super Bowl. It is very important to win a Super Bowl. But I think that you morons actually like think that we're like depressed or something because we've never won a Super Bowl. Let me explain something to you guys, and I don't know if you guys can grasp this because your lives have sucked so much for the last 10 years. Since 1999, I have enjoyed the living shit out of football. My team goes to the playoffs every year, and if we don't, the 2 or 3 years that we didn't, you know, at least I go into every season with the mindset that we're going to compete and win the Super Bowl. That's what I live for. If I didn't have that, I would rather have that than claim a couple of Super Bowls from the 90s that I may or may not have seen. And while that may be a little bit of a stretch of a comment, because a Super Bowl is the end-all, be-all, the mere fact that Philadelphia Eagle fans, year in and year out, are competitive, and we go to the playoffs every year, and we have the most wins out of any NFL team besides the Colts and the Patriots since the year of 2000, that to me is unbelievable. The fact that we've gone to 8 playoff appearances out of the last 10 years and 5 of the last 8 NFC or 9 NFC championships. Have we ever won the quote-unquote Super Bowl? Not the NFL championship, the Super Bowl. No. Admittingly, we haven't ever won the Super Bowl. But for a team that year in, year out goes 11-5, 10-6, 12-4, 9-6-1, and still goes to the NFC Championship, you people have a lot of fucking balls. Like, the Dallas Cowboys had their 1 year in the sun, which was last year. Let's examine that really quick. They finally got their first playoff win. Big, big win over the Eagles. Very depressed. Oh, there's my pro. You got me. Ooh. Now, they don't want to pay attention to the next game against the Minnesota Vikings, the fact that you guys got your asses kicked by 38 points. So, honestly, guys, honestly, your team is in last place. You're in last place. You got lucky and coughed up a couple victories lately. Your franchise is a joke. Since the dawn, since the era of free agency, your franchise is the laughingstock of the NFL. And if you Cowboy fans don't know that, that's fine, because 31 other fans of teams do know it. And the rest of the country is laughing at the last place Dallas Cowboys. So you set this up for yourself. Although we're going to the Super Bowl, we're going to play in Dallas, yada, 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 you shot yourself in the foot. Your best quarterback went down. Your best wide receiver went down. And let me be honest with you guys. Nothing, and you guys listen to this comment. Listen to this one comment. All right? You guys will be the epitome of a joke. Everybody will laugh at you for the rest of eternity as long as you keep Jerry Jones in that office. As long as you keep Jerry Jones as the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, you will forever suck. Because you've already had Bill Parcells. You've already had Jimmy Johnson. You've already had good coaches. They don't want to work with the guy. The guy won't leave him alone with his bad breath and his yellow teeth. All right? The guy needs to go on a vacation far, far, far away and leave the football operations alone. Otherwise, he's got to sell the team. So the next time that you guys want to talk about, oh, we don't have any Super Bowls. Oh, I'm so bent out of shape about it. I'm not going to be able to get up and go about my day tomorrow. Think about this. Next year, when you guys are 7-9 all over again, we're going to win the division again. And we might not win the Super Bowl next year, but you know what? We're going to win a couple games. We're going to go back to the NFC Championship, and we're going to compete like we always do because the Philadelphia Eagles and Philadelphia demand a winner. The fact is, the Texans and the Dallas Cowboys are used to being losers. You've been losers for 15 years. Nobody gives a fuck about your 5 Super Bowls anymore. Get it through your fucking redneck, retarded, poor, uneducated, fat, sloppy asses. This is John Ammo, you fucking retards, coming to you from the archives.